QuickiePharm is the new free business in GTA Online with the Money Fronts DLC. And it actually does pay pretty good. So that's right, this is the free business right underneath the Los Santos Customs in downtown Los Santos. And you don't have to buy anything at all. You just have to receive the QuickiePharm text, which will happen the first 5 minutes after you log on for the first time. So probably most of you have already gotten it, and you will get a little medical icon at the QuickiePharm location, again under Los Santos Customs. Going into the yellow circle and pressing right on the D-pad, you are placed into a brand new Sentinel GTS, a brand new vehicle in this update, which you will also receive a rare livery with if you complete all 6 deliveries in under 10 minutes, which is way harder than it sounds. You will see a mission timer and fragility meter at the bottom right of the screen. So the timer ranges around from 2:30 to 7 minutes. It's really just based on how far the location is from where you started from. So after dropping off 1, depending on how far away, that is how far the timer will set to. So 7 minutes for Asia Paleto Bay, which is by far the worst one ever. It makes me want to never play this again after I complete this. And the damage meter, you don't lose any money for getting hit in the vehicle, but you can end the mission if you get hit too much. So once it goes all the way down, you will forfeit the mission basically, which it's pretty easy to keep it above, and there's some bugs here and there where even if you do get hit, it doesn't go down at all. So you should be pretty safe with that one. So here is the mission flow. You have 6 deliveries to do each time. They are all at hospitals around the map. Sometimes you get some others, sometimes you don't. So if you are going for the under 10-minute challenge, you basically cannot get Paleto Bay at all. If you do, it's basically over with. Switch sessions and restart it. Here are all the locations for the hospitals that are possible for you to get with the QuickiePharm missions. So at each delivery, you have to actually get out of the vehicle, go up to your door, enter a small little cutscene, and then return to your car and go to the next location. And you could quit anytime by holding Y or triangle, and you still will get paid for it. Going on to the payouts and rewards. So each delivery will give you around 2,500, 5,000, or 7,500. These are 3 that I found. I haven't seen anywhere really in between these 3. Again, these are depending on location and time it takes to get to that location. I would say the most common is 2,500 and 5,000. 7,500 is more for Paleto Bay and the Rebel Radio Tower near Sandy Shores. And completing all 6 in one run, which is the maximum you can do, will give you around $29,000, which is the minimum I've gotten myself, and the maximum I've gotten so far is $35,000, which seems like the most realistic option, unless you get maybe Paleto Bay, go all the way back down to the LSIA, which is actually what I got, and then going back up to the Rebel Radio Tower. Maybe that's the only way you get maybe $40,000, but $35,000 is probably the most you are realistically getting. And there is no cooldown timer at all. You could do these back to back really if you wanted to. And it is actually pretty good money, I'm not gonna lie. If you complete this in 10 minutes, that's $35,000 in 10 minutes. That's pretty good money. Especially if they do make this double money, that is very good money for this week. And there are some bonus rewards you do get. Completing 6 delivery runs will unlock the trade price for the Sentinel GTS. It goes from $2,172,000 to $1,629,000, which is a pretty big discount, and it's a pretty fast car too. Again, that's 5 full 6-stop deliveries. So doing it, completing it 5 times. And if you do the bonus challenge of getting all 6 deliveries in under 10 minutes, you unlock the QuickiePharm livery for the Sentinel GTS, which again it's really hard because a lot of the times you will get that Paleto Bay mission, or even if you don't, you go to the airport and then you have to go all the way up to Sandy Shores, which is actually what happened to me, which is why I just got off, quit the game, start recording this video, because I still didn't get it myself yet. That is, some people I see took 50 attempts of doing these. So if you're not getting it, you're not doing anything wrong. You just gotta get lucky, RNG, get some in the city, downtown, or maybe just have the Paleto Bay be the last location so you don't have to go all the way back down. So if you do get Paleto Bay as the first, even second or third location, just change sessions. It's not worth saying, oh, I might actually get it, because you won't. It either has to be the last one or maybe the second to last. Again, these are all the locations of the hospitals around the map, so you know that there is more than one possible outcome for this method. So is it actually worth doing after you get all the discounts and the livery for the Sentinel? No, it's not worth it. You're getting $180,000 an hour, but assuming you make maybe an average of $30,000 every 10 minutes, which is really the maximum, or which is really the minimum it should take you. Maybe you get around 9 minutes to about 12 minutes maximum. So really $180,000 an hour, not that good. Still a little bit better than taxi work missions, but still not gonna be worth it. But it is a little something fun to run, maybe in the background of cooking up some business in the back, maybe waiting for the cooldown timer to run out on some businesses. But just like the taxi work missions, after completing it for all the bonuses, you're probably not gonna be doing it too much often after. But that's why it's free. It's not meant to be good. It's a free business, just meant for you to get some extra playtime, unlock some rewards, and drive a new vehicle. And hey, for that, props to Rockstar for letting us drive a new vehicle for free. They wouldn't have done this even 3 years ago, so they're changing it up a little bit. We'd like to see that. And they're actually finally giving us mansions in the next DLC. Finally, everything we hoped for in GTA Online, with only, what, 4 more months to play GTA Online before GTA 6 releases, when the Winter DLC comes out. So yeah, the QuickiePharms mission, it's actually pretty good for what it offers you. But this was just meant to be a breakdown so you know the ins and outs of the free QuickiePharms business. If you guys got this far into the video, probably like this, so leave a like and subscribe to our video. I'll make next.